I'm Ralph Cabbage at Aquaman Knox, and today we're going to talk about cycling your aquarium. I know you've all heard about it, and you heard a million different things, but we're going to straighten it out for you. Okay, everybody's heard, is your tank cycled? You go to buy fish, you go to buy corals, you go to set up a new tank, you need to cycle the tank, there's the best way to do it this way and that way, blah, 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 blah. Whew! Let me just tell you, it's not that complicated, but I'm going to explain it to you, and I'm going to show you. We'll put some images up so you can see them. We'll put links down below to the products, and we're going to go through it. Every single aquarium has to be cycled in some way, but there are things you can do to speed it up. A couple of things you need to understand. The beneficial bacteria that you want in your aquarium is going to be on a matrix. For Nitrosomonas and Nitrobacter, the two types of bacteria that you need to be most effective, they need to be on a matrix. That means a substrate, a media, for which they can live and thrive to consume the fish waste. Heterotrophic bacteria, the first type of bacteria, break down fish waste. Nitrosomonas breaks down that waste into ammonia, and then Nitrobacter breaks down the ammonia into nitrate. Nitrate, that's why you do water changes. Plants remove nitrate. Anaerobic bacteria remove nitrate. Most people have to do water changes to remove enough nitrate and keep the alkalinity and everything stable in the tank. But you're going to have to cycle. Now, in that cycling process, ammonia can kill fish. So how can we prevent the least amount of loss of life? You can cycle an aquarium without using any fish at all. First of all, my very favorite product to cycle with is a live culture of Activate. There's a fresh and a saltwater version, and I would use one of these two. Second, if your store has it, you always want to make sure you can get seeded where they keep it in their systems, something like the Biomatrix from Aqualife. This is a highly porous media made specifically to go in your filter, and you can get this along with the liquid. They'll have this in bags at better stores, seeded in the systems, and you can buy a bag of this and the liquid, and you can cycle the tank. You have two options at that point. You can put livestock in, and you'll want to talk to your store about healthy livestock that can make it through a cycle. When Activate and these products, a lot of the times the ammonia and nitrite never read, but they are live cultures, and you never know how well the bacteria are going to take. What I know for certain is this product will reduce the amount of time to days instead of weeks or months of having to worry about cycling. But that is how you would do it. So you get a healthy fish, a hardy fish that can go through a cycling process like a molly or damsels in salt water, some of the hermit crabs, things of that nature, and you use a good start, Activate, and a culture. Now, if you don't want to use fish at all, or you want to cycle for a higher bioload, buy something like this Ammo from Aqualife. Ammo is ammonium chloride, and it simulates the ammonia your fish are going to put in there. You follow the instructions, and you can cycle the entire aquarium as though it were loaded without any loss of livestock whatsoever. And then when you're finished, guess what? Your tank's ready to go. Now, always you want to check your ammonia and nitrite levels. You're going to see a peak. The ammonia is going to come up, drop down. How long that distance is between that peak depends on how well the cultures take and what kind of culture you use. With these cultures, it's going to be the shortest. Then the nitrite goes up. When the nitrite comes down, everything's clear. Nitrate starts to slowly then go up, and that's what you're doing water changes. So you want to keep an eye on your water quality, get your water checked. One thing for you saltwater people out there, as soon as your tank goes brown, don't freak out. Every single time that a saltwater tank is cycled in that I've ever seen, you'll get a sudden brown diatom bloom, and that's a good thing. Check your water that day. I almost guarantee you have no nitrite reading at that point. Every time that nitrite drops off, the diatoms come. Now, the good news is you can brush them off. Hermit crabs will get rid of them, and that will go away as rapidly as it came, so do not worry. But this is how you cycle a tank. Look at the graphs. I'll put the links down below to the written information about this. Have a great day. I'm Ralph Cabbage, Aquaman Knox. Be sure and subscribe to me, and we'll go through the next solution in another video. Have a great day.